Hi guys, so today we're gonna do the Q&A, husband Q&A, but barista edition, and a little bit just normal. You know, we have some normal questions that aren't barista related, because a lot of you were curious. So this is our star of the show today, Enrique.
Hi. I'm sorry that my voice is kind of weird right now. I'm pretty sick, so.
Cheers. So Brenda Venegas asks, how did you and Enrique meet? Smiley face. Yes, November 2010, so almost 10 years ago that we met.
Yep.
I went to school in Mexico for maybe like 3 years, and in my first year there, I went to this school and there was like a pep rally, and there were people singing, dancing. They were break dancing, and there was 3 guys. I don't remember the other 2 guys, but one of them, his name was Enrique.
Interesting.
So the moment I saw him dancing, like I fell in love. He was so cute.
It was not me. It was another
Okay,
Enrique.
yeah, I'll just clarify. Like it was not this guy right here.
It was another Enrique.
So I just remember at school, I was just like asking everybody, who is this guy? Like, and someone knew his name was Enrique. So I just like, I remember that day I went back home and then I went on my computer and I just like added all the Enriques that were like
on
really
Facebook.
close to me. I think I had like 5 different ones.
On Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. And you happened to be one of them.
That's correct, yeah.
But you weren't.
Now, when I saw the invitation, I was like, oh, check it out. Cool, let's see. I go to Facebook and I check. And I see this girl, I check her profile, and I see her pictures, and I'm like, she looks Mexican, but she does not look like a local Mexican, right? Her pictures were all like very American, like, you know, like that.
I guess I do the duck face. Well, I did the duck face.
It wasn't the duck face. Duck face is like this, or whatever.
What was I doing?
You were doing the awkward smile, like going like this.
I'll put some pictures up here so
It was
you guys can see.
Let's see if I can do it. It was really.
That was the style back then. Like everybody did those.
Yeah, I knew a couple people. I accepted it, and of course, I slid into her DMs. I was like, hey, what's up? Blah blah blah. We started talking, probably for about a couple weeks. I guess she liked me, because we ended up going on a little date. Because turns out we live really close to each other.
Yeah,
I was really into
almost neighbors.
I was really into rollerblading back then, and she told me she had rollerblades too. So I was like, hey, well, let's go rollerblading. And I was waiting for her in a park, like between our places. And then I saw her coming, just like this little thing with her, like in her hand, like the rollerblades. Like, hey, what's up? I'm Enrique, haha. And with her things on, we started rollerblading, and she told me like, I know how to rollerblade, but I don't know how to brake, how to stop.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, so then I guess I have to hold your hand. So we're holding hands for the. We rollerblade for about an hour. We went to this little park. We sat down. We were talking. We were getting to know each other a little better. And I was like,
so that's basically how we met. We didn't become a couple till, like official couple till 2013.
on my birthday.
Yeah. Next question from Justine Peña. My question is, what was his first reaction when you told him you were going to be a bikini barista? XX much.
But my reaction was like, was he very?
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember your reaction either. I don't think it was negative at all, because I feel like if it was negative, I would have remembered.
Right.
I think you're right, like you weren't 100% okay with it, but you were like, you're not controlling, so I know you weren't gonna say like, no, you can't do that. I mean, what he felt, and for the most part, it wasn't bad, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it out. I hear it's good money, and I was unemployed at the time. I was like, I'm just gonna try it. Like, worst case scenario, I don't like it, and I quit the next day, right? So, Yeah.
And then she started making the big bucks, and there was no way she was gonna quit.
Yeah. Next question from yours truly. Does he ever disapprove of an outfit? Is he jealous of how you dress to work, or by showing anything intimate like your breasts?
I remember at first he showed me the bikinis, and
yeah, at first you were kind of jealous of my outfits. I remember, like I would show you my outfits.
You would show me the outfit, and I'm like,
that.
that's too much. I mean, it's called bikini barista, not like barely bikini barista. So you were supposed to wear a bikini, but the bikinis were so revealing.
They were like
I was
tiny.
Like the slingshots and all that stuff. And I'm
the slingshots. Borat type outfit.
Yeah. I wasn't really happy with it, but at the same time, I trust her. So there was one time, and I read there was another question. Somebody asked if I go visit her, like if I had ever gone visit her. So the answer to that is yes. So I'll just go see her and get a coffee. But there was one time she was working in one of the really busy stands. And
that's like the busiest stand they own, so you better believe I had the best outfit I could plan.
Best. So what she means by best is, I'm not gonna get into details, but I dropped someone off a couple blocks from there, and I'm like, I didn't even have time to tell her. I was just like, I'm just gonna go see her. So I get in there.
Surprised me.
I get in there, and I'm in the line waiting for there was a car in there, and so. They're talking, blah, blah, blah. The guy currently like leans over to give him the drink, and that's when I'm like, oh, what is she wearing? That's not what she was wearing when she left home. So then I pull up and I look and I see her, and she's like, and then I see her off, and I'm like, whoa. I'm not gonna get mad, but you know, it does feel like you lied to me kind of, because you wore something at home and you were like, I'm understanding. I would understand, you know, what you were and everything, but I mean, I would rather her being, I don't know, work at a Starbucks and make the same amount of money, but I know that the whole point of making that extra money is the outfits. You know, it's how you talk, it's how cute you look, etc. And I'm not gonna be the guy who's like, oh no way, there's no way you can do, like, no. I don't know, sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, I don't know how to pronounce it. Ades Carter ask, okay, how do you guys deal with the scrutiny of him not working while you work and support your family? I see some in the comments clearly have issues with it. Well,
very true.
It is very true.
It's very out of the normal, right? Like a girl providing for her family. Like I can see how that's different, right?
I stopped working because I decided to go to school. As a couple, since we try to talk to each other and we try to better our life. I just finished my course, and hopefully I can get a job this month or next month, and it will be all different. I will definitely say that it feels a little bit emasculating, especially at first. You feel like I'm the guy, I'm the one supposed to provide, right? So having to be supported by my wife, especially with the type of job she was doing, it was kind of hard at first.
Exactly. It's not like he's in jail and I'm like working and supporting his kid and giving him money while he's in jail. Like, he's working towards something. So I think in that aspect, you know, for a good cause, right? Like, I don't think it's bad.
Temporary sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think Karini looked at it like an investment. Like right now it's my turn. Exactly,
an investment.
But
you're like my Bitcoin.
I'm her Bitcoin. I'm her Amazon stock.
Yeah.
It's like finding a loop in the system. You know,
yeah,
you're capitalizing on something that exists. There was a comment of someone saying like, how do you feel being so lazy and you staying at home making sandwiches while your wife denigrates herself? And I'm like,
degrades, not denigrates.
Okay, sorry. Degrades, and I'm like, but you know, it's just if you let it get to you. I don't let it get to me, because we have a pretty strong agreement, and we are the communication that we have is, you know.
Yeah, ultimately it doesn't really matter what other people think, because we know what's going on. We know what we're working for, and we're not bothered by it. If other people are bothered by it, like, that's on you guys, or whoever feels that way. But we're happy, and that's what matters.
There's like a mix. Do you think his family doesn't like you because of your job, or do they not care where you work? Question from Berenice DH. My sister lived with us for a while, and she actually was interested in working in it because when she heard how much Karini was making, I was like, oh, I want a piece of that.
And I feel like your mom, she didn't live with us, but she visited us for quite a while, and she knew, and she was
like, go get it, girl.
Cool with it. Yeah, so his family's pretty understanding. Well, his mom and his sister. I don't think cousins and aunts and stuff know about it?
Some of them may know, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Honestly,
yeah, like everybody talks to me like nothing, and nobody disrespects me or anything. Like everybody treats me well.
And if I were to hear some negative comments coming from my family, I will talk to them and be like, another question real quick from Nas. After that guy stalked and tried to attack you, did he strongly want you to quit? She wanted to quit. I decided to go from a different approach. I told her that I was going to drive right behind, like in my car, right behind her, and I will just park around the area and I will see, like, she had her gun with her and I had my gun with me, and also I had like a bad stuff. I was just ready to break someone's knees. So I decided to go and, well, not even a nap, like I would stay awake, like I will go drive.
This is so annoying because, as you guys know, I start at 4 a.m. so we would have to like wake up at 3 a.m. and then
Victoria in the car seat,
would have to
in
be
my
in the car seat, and then Enrique would follow me to work, and then he'd like just spy on me for a couple hours till like the sunrise, and then he'd leave.
I mean, nothing happened after that. That was the end of it.
Another question from yours truly. Has being a barista affect your relationship in a way? If so, how do you guys work around it?
Her used to be really shy. Her used to be like very self-conscious about her body, and she will never like the way she looks, or I don't know, like she was just self-conscious about her body. Like I always thought she was really cute, but she will see herself as a 6. I think she gained a lot of confidence from being in that.
You do gain a lot of confidence in this job. Feel good about yourself. So in return, when I come home, I'm like,
just feel like $1 million.
I got all this money, I'm hot, everybody thinks I'm hot.
And I wouldn't agree more, and I couldn't agree more. I'd be like, oh, damn straight, come here.
Question from Mike Des. When he is done with his education, will you continue yours? I already went through my education. I went for esthetician, so I was gonna do stuff with that, but I just realized I make more as a barista. Okay, do I want to work more hours and make a lot less money, or do I want to work a lot less hours and make a lot more money? It just seemed like a simple answer. So, you know, once the beauty's gone and all of that, and maybe, well,
it's gonna happen.
Oh,
it's gonna be beautiful till you're 80.
Well, okay, 80-year-old barista. I don't know. I just have that instinct. I want to cook, I want to clean, I want to care for my babies and my husband. That's what I want. Like, question from Samantha Jana Garza. Jana Garza. Does it bother him guys see you half naked? Does he like that if his family or friends wanted to see you half naked, they can go get a coffee while you're at work? Funny story. Yeah.
There has been 2 of my friends that already saw her.
Yes.
Both of them was a coincidence. Not like they were actively looking for her.
Oh no, 3 friends, not. Oh, I won't say the names.
3. Well,
there's been 3.
2 friends, 1 acquaintance.
You know, I could say they planned it, but honestly, like I could see the look on their face. They looked pretty shocked. Like, it looked genuine. Like they were shocked and they felt embarrassed and they like immediately covered their eyes. And I got my robe right away because I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing because they're your friends. So it does happen. Like these stands are very popular, and I'm expecting it, honestly. Yeah, but I guess, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it? Well, if I had more family here, let's say, if it will be kind of weird if my dad doesn't know, and he goes. But it would be even weirder if he knows and he goes.
That's true.
That would be really weird. I'll probably have to like throw hands with my dad. Because if it's people that we know and they actively go look for it, it's different because there's someone you know. But if it's someone you don't know, you don't really care.
Okay, next question from Cecilia, FYI. At what point in your barista career did you or Enrique decide it was best to carry a gun to work? I saw your barista video and it opened my eyes on how important it is to have one in the industry.
It takes a load off your head. I used to trip all the time when I go to like a big space. If something happens, that's the emergency exit. I should do this. I could hide here. And I was like, I have a gun. I could fight back. I could probably save lives. And especially my life and my family life, which is what matters the most. We had a close call at one point. That's another video. So I told Corinne right away, you should get one.
Yes.
I should. Well, we got the concealed pistol license, and she's been carrying one ever since.
It just makes me feel a lot safer. I don't go to work without one because I'm a woman, and the people that come see me are men. Obviously, they're a lot stronger, and if something happens, you know, I would not be able to defend myself.
She does not know martial arts or anything.
I don't know
like,
any of that. And even if I did, know martial arts, I don't think that would probably be enough to, like, if some guys
well, you're
to
tiny.
at me.
I guess you're tiny.
I
know some women that could
I
kick
guess
ass,
so.
but
I guess
it's
so.
not some, like, it takes years.
And obviously I wouldn't, like, shoot right away. I just, like, tell them, like, back off, because if you do come close, you know. And usually that will scare someone away, because they're not expecting a girl with a gun. Like, most people are not expecting you to have a gun. So that's in your favor, and I think it can really save your life. I don't know if it saved my life, but when that thing happened, I don't know what that guy was gonna do to me, but he certainly backed off when he saw that I had one. So
if you wouldn't have one, like, we don't know. Like, that's the thing about, like, we don't know what could have happened. I will highly recommend any person, especially females, like, if you have the means to get one, you should get the training and you should get one, because it's a great equalizer.
There's so many shootings nowadays, malls. Well, I guess you can't bring them in schools, obviously, but you know, there's so many shootings, you just really don't know where it's gonna happen. And if you have a gun, you have the potential to save so many lives and save yourself. And yeah, why should only the bad guys have guns? Like, the good guys should have guns more than the bad guys. How does he feel about your daughter one day finding out about your job?
I'm not scared or ashamed. I feel like,
yeah, I don't think it's bad, because I'm still being a good mother to her. I'm not abandoning her. I'm not being mean to her. I'm doing this for her. Ultimately, like, I want to be able to give her all these things. I want us to have a good future. I know I could probably do another job and make minimum wage, but we'd be living in a less comfortable place, struggling a lot more, being stressed, and I don't want her to see that. I want her to grow up and be happy.
First, you have time to spend with her instead of having to have 2 jobs.
Like, literally getting off work at 10 a.m. and having all day with her. I just think it's the best choice. And if she became, that was another question too, like, if she became one in the future, how would I feel? Obviously, I don't want her to be in that position where she has to be one.
Not because it's degrading, just because, I mean, there is a degree of risk that comes with working there. So if we can avoid it, if we can work towards, like, I don't know, like a college fund or something right now, that's better.
Exactly.
Now, if she wants to do it just because she wants to do it, that's a completely different conversation by that.
Yeah. I think we're going to be very accepting parents. Like, it's her life. Once she's 18, she can do whatever she wants. Obviously, we're going to try to educate her in a certain way where she doesn't have to go those routes, but I know that in this job, a lot of the girls going there, they're also going to school. So as long as she's, like, working and going to school, I don't really care. Obviously, I'll tell her, like, how to protect herself and all that. Yeah, I wouldn't be ashamed of her. I'll always be supportive of her and her decisions. I love her, and
so will I.
Yeah, I want her to just be comfortable with me and be able to tell me things, and I'll always tell her things. My mom tells me everything. Like, if my mom told me she was a stripper back then, I would not look at her any differently, because she was always an amazing mom to me, and ultimately that's what matters. So yeah, but obviously, like Enrique said, we're gonna do our best to work hard, save enough money to where she doesn't have to worry about working, and she can just focus 100% on her education. What did he study for?
I finished software developer. I learned C#, ASP.NET, which is a language created by Microsoft.
So we are gonna end the video there.
What?
I said we're gonna end the video there.
Yeah, for some reason it got like
we need like a special light. We're using a lamp, and it's just
the lamp is pretty good. No, it's not the lamp. Like,
let me see.
The camera got out of focus. I'm dying. Give me water.
So we can do like a part 2 or something. Oh wait, the lighting's bad. So yeah, we can do a part 2 if you guys want, or if you guys have more questions. But for now, I think that was it for the day. Right?
That seems to be okay. Thank you very much for...
Oh my god, you look terrible.
You should make a porno, but like a very like short and passionate one.
Do you hear this guy? Okay. We're gonna continue our night. We're gonna have some fun. And yeah, give me more ideas for my next video. I will be uploading another barista vlog very soon. So yeah, just stay tuned.